another fun video on these Crayola beauty products right here. Yay! I'm so excited to do demo and reviews on these guys here, but before I get into that, let me just tell you a little bit about this product. So as you guys know, Crayola is like a childhood memory for everybody. They make watercolors, pencils, markers, I don't know, crayons, like everything. We all played with it as a kid, shared it at each other's houses. Again, it's a very fun brand that has so many colors and you can just go wild with your imagination. Like, this is where we started coloring, painting, making our own comic books. The sky is the limit with just being creative, and as a kid, just coloring and just being your own artist. So this past summer in June, they launched their Crayola beauty line. Today's video, I'm gonna do a bunch of swatches. Yep, as you can see, I wiped off a lot, but I still have my little lip print here. I'm gonna show you what I did with the eyeliners and the face makeup, and of course, my honest feedback. So this is a vegan and cruelty line, as the pencils and crayons are safe for washing off the clothes, papers, walls, everything else. It's safe on the face. So I do appreciate that they are vegan and cruelty free. So Crayola Beauty is only offered on the ASOS website. So as always, I'll go ahead and link everything down in the info box for you guys. Alright, so I'm just so excited to do these swatches and show you what I bought. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell there so you guys can be notified on all my updated videos. If you guys haven't already and want to, you guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and my other social media platforms. If you guys are interested on this crazy look that I have on that doesn't match anything, but I do love my lips, then please keep on watching. You guys like this? I've actually been using scrunchies for a while, especially to sleep. I washed my hair at night, so I didn't really want to tie it with a regular hair tie, so I've been using a scrunchie to sleep because it doesn't really pull my hair. So the first product I'm going to start off with is this box here. This is a really cute box. It's like a watercolor box. This is the Nude eyeshadow palette. So I'm just going to open it. Yeah, it is called the Nude eyeshadow palette. Ooh, it's nice and white. It's so cute. It actually has these little squiggly lines just like the actual crayon would have. It just says Crayola Beauty. The Nude eyeshadow palette here. It's a basic plastic case, nothing to it. Just gonna open it and woo! It's actually a pretty big palette. It's nice. It's a little flimsy, huh? Ooh, it's shaking. Kind of weird. Oh, that is why it's shaking. This actually came out. The whole pan actually came out. Doesn't look like it has a lot now that I pulled it out. It probably got loosened. You can see there's like hot glue there that they put on. So what I'm thinking is probably it got damaged during the shipping, but I think I can easily pop it back in. Maybe not. It's broken. Oh man, so it is broken, so I'm gonna have to hold it. Oh, it's broken, so I'm gonna have to hold it from the side, but this is how the colors look like. They look pretty shimmery. I don't see any matte color. Let's go ahead and swatch some of these. Oh, let's do a smell test. Yeah, I don't smell anything. You know what? Let's just take this sucker out because clearly it's broken. So let's just swatch some of these colors. I will start off with the pearl color. It's really creamy, really frosty. It is a pretty color though, look at that. It has like a nice pinky tone to it. So that little part is just my bone here, this knuckle part, so that's why it's scratchy there. So let's try this color. This looked like it could be a really pretty gold. Look at that. Ooh. See, that swatched better. My hands were like spread apart, so my bone here kind of made it a bit streaky, but you can see that one redeemed itself. So let's try this color. It's like a nice bronzy color. That's pretty, look at that. Wow. Do you guys see this? This is crazy. So let's try this really cool taupe color. I would say this would be the most matte shade out of all of these. This one looks like it could be a nice matte too. Let's try my thumb. Ooh, that one is a matte one too. It's really soft. Let's try a few more. This pink one looks pretty. Oh, that one's nice too. Let's try one more. Let's try this bronze color. Woo, very pigmented. These swatch really, really nicely. They don't have a scent to it. This one's a little patchy, and I see here in the bottom gets a little bit powdery, but I'm pretty sure that's workable. Actually don't have the names of the shades of each one. It looks like it's just called the Nude Eyeshadow Palette. I'm just gonna basically just hold the palette from here. I'm gonna start off with this taupe color. It's a little powdery. I'm gonna go for this color here. Again, I don't know the names of it, but it looks like a really warm shimmery color, and I'm just gonna place this on the lids. Application of it, it's not too bad when you're applying it on, but I feel like it's a bit streaky. Maybe it's meant to use your fingers to apply it on. I don't feel like it has a lot of pigment. It's still very sheer. I'm gonna go in with this kind of rusty copper color because I feel like I need a little bit of a warmth just on the lid space because I feel like that crease color is a little bit cool. Now it's just way too shimmery in the crease. I'm gonna go back in with this matte shade right here and hoping that it's gonna diffuse that shimmer and that crease a little bit. I do like that warmth, but I don't really like how shimmery it is in the crease. Oh, there we go. That kind of diluted it, but I feel like it's just not enough pigment in my eye space here. So now I'm gonna go in with that first highlight color. I feel like it's really shimmery, so I'm gonna just, So, I don't know if you can see, but it's just a whole bunch of frost rather than actual. Yeah, I just feel like it's way too frosty. All right, so I'm moving on from the eyeshadow. I don't really like it as much. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of this sheen color right here in between so it has a little bit more color, but it looks like it just canceled out that yellowy bright color in the center. So I'm just gonna move on to eyeliner. This is hella cute. It's a crayon box, color Crayon Trio, and it comes with black, white, and gray. This is how they look like. Again, it's so cute. It looks like literally the crayon itself. It has the traditional shape of that crayon. It has, again, the signature swirl. It is retractable. So let's see how much product is actually in here. Oh, that is the full size there, guys. It looks like it's about half of the actual container. You can actually wind it back down, and thank God, because I know there's some products that aren't made well for you to retract, or you have to push down the actual product. So that's a plus. So let's see how this looks like. Ooh, it glides pretty smooth. Look at that. It kind of acts as a gel pencil. So this here says face crayon. Let's use this to tightline. This glides so smooth, guys. Like, look at this. It's so black. It actually makes my lashes look thicker too, because it gave that illusion of fullness at the lash line. Okay, so one thing, it did transfer to my lower lashes. Oh, look at that. It cleans off pretty well and quick. Clean off the other eyeshadow I have here too. Let's see how this applies on as an eyeliner. That's actually not bad. Well, this is a pretty thick pencil, hence the jumbo stick, but as you can see how I'm using it slanted. Actually mimicking this pencil into a slant form, which I'm using, and it actually stays pretty good that way. Normally wouldn't wear my eyeliner this thick, or I'm just not used to how it's applying on, because I usually just do like a thin line, but I feel like it's not really clean, where I have to go back with an applicator and just kind of clean the edges to make it a little bit more sharp. See, it transferred onto my under eyes again. They also come with a gray one and a white one. I feel like the white one would be a good pencil for me to outline if I'm doing any Halloween look or something kind of creative. I can see myself using these as a jumbo stick to kind of use as a base if I really want a color to pop or a color that is darker that I want to make it stand out as well. So far, I don't really like either of those palettes of the pencils, but we're gonna move on and I'm gonna use this mascara, and this is just a regular black mascara. Again, it's a really cute applicator. They didn't have a selection if I want volumizing or not, so they just have one mascara and it's just a traditional kind of volumizing type. By the looks of this, the teeth are kind of really close together. I'm hoping it'll give me more volumizing. It's not too clumpy, but it doesn't do anything for my eyelashes. It touched my eyelids already. I'll get a closer look. Come on, Crayola. I thought you were gonna blow me out of the water. Not giving up, I have a few more products. I have 2 bronzer sticks. There's 2 colors. I think one is for highlighting and one is for bronzing. And one is Sun Gold and the other one is Blast Off Bronze. So let's go ahead and go for the Blast Off Bronze. Oh, look how cute this is. So it's a little stick, no scent, it's just a little shimmery stick, which I am so scared of because I don't like anything shimmery as bronzers. I mean, a slight one would be okay. So it looks like there's not much product in here. We'll see how pigmented this is. Let's try this one here. So it's a little bit more glossier than the actual shadows. Let's try this, guys. Just to contour, because I feel like that's the only thing they have. I'm just gonna use my fingers because it is really creamy. I could say that this is very creamy, but there's not much pigment, and I just feel like it's just very shimmery. It's a nice color when you first apply it on. But again, it's so shimmery. I don't know how people contour with this. I wish they actually offered another color. All right, moving on. So this color should be the highlight because it's a little bit lighter. This color is called Sun Glow. Let's see this color. Ooh, that's pretty, but it is very light. It's actually too light. I don't think I can see anything. Let's try. Yeah, actually, maybe. Ooh, I kind of like this color. It's a lot softer. Oh, it just feels so shimmery everywhere. You can see it's just kind of beaming off of the lights, which is really nice. I do like these types of highlights with a little bit goldy undertone. So I had to wipe my hands because I feel like it's getting everywhere, and look, it just comes right off. But look how shiny my hand is. It definitely gave some color onto my skin. Oh, I forgot. I got another eyeliner, and I got this color because I love my bright pastels. This is Periwinkle, and this is an eyeliner. Looks just like this, just like the regular black pencil I used. And let's go ahead and just swatch this. Actually pigmented. I like this. I don't know if you can see it, but the tip of the pencil just gave out already. Maybe because it's kind of like that texture? I'm not sure. Let's try this on my under eye. Not as pronounced as I thought it was gonna be. I look a little crazy because of that black mascara that got under there. It just looks so dark under my eyes. The last 2 items I have is actually lip pencils, and I'm gonna try both colors because I have it. Oh, it's lip and cheek. So let's go ahead and swatch the color Rose. Ooh, that's a really pretty magenta color. I know my eyes look so crazy, but oh gosh, see the eyeliner and mascara transferred onto my lids. This color is really pretty. It has a weird scent to it. Smells kind of fruity or flowery. Let's try this color, Maroon. It is a darker berry color. Ooh, this one definitely has a lot more pigment. It does have a weird scent to it. Let's just see how much product this has in here. Oh, it got kind of damaged on the side. Again, pretty good amount of product. I actually like this color, and one of the only products out of this whole collection I got. I mean, I didn't buy the whole collection. There's actually a lot more. I just chose something that I think I would like and enjoy. Clearly, the eyeshadows are way too frosty. Penciled eyeliners are a really cool concept. However, I dislike how it just smudges everywhere. Maybe if I use a brush where I can smudge it out or use as an eyeliner. Oh look, it's still so wet that I can use as a winged eyeliner. Look at that. Okay, sorry, that wing was a little too much. So maybe this pen is better to use with an applicator. Okay, so this is what I dislike. I dislike how I am using the product over the eyeliner where it's still transparent. It's not opaque enough to really see how I'm going over it again. It should be more black. We see how it's just like lifting and there's like no pigment. I have to like literally dab it. It's not working out, guys. Alright guys, this is my final look. I know I look a bit crazy right now, but as you can see, the highlight is actually really pretty. The bronzer doesn't really pick up much color. I kind of applied more and it still didn't do much. It is easy to blend these products, I have to say. The eyeshadows were just a little bit frosty for me, like all over. It didn't have enough pigment in my opinion. I feel like if you use your fingers to apply it on, it probably can adhere and pack on the color a bit. So the eyeliners, those are cool colors. I dislike the crayon pencils because it just has a weird texture to it where it's easy to glide on, but it's not easy to apply more product onto the skin. And as you can see on my eyelid space, I do have a little bit of transferring from either the mascara or the eyeliner. The eyeliner was a little bit difficult where I felt like every time I try to apply it on, whether it's wet or dry, oh, it's still kind of wet, you see that? So it definitely isn't waterproof, but using an angled brush, trying to apply it on, I gave it a second chance and it didn't really do its job. Oh, light stick I do like. It actually has a really pretty tint to it. The lipstick, I love this color. It's not too dark berry. It's a very maroon color like it states, which is pretty close to the description. Because a lot of times the lipstick color could say like red, but it's like a blue red or red red, you know? So the name actually pairs really well with its color. The rose does too, I have to say. It actually pairs extremely well with its color payoff. I'm a little disappointed because I really thought that this was going to be really pigmented and fun, just like the actual crayons and pencil. I know it can be a little bit difficult transitioning any product into like a beauty where it's safe to use on the face. This was actually a really fun video to film. A really cute story behind it. I mean, we all grew up using these crayons and pencils. Kind of felt like a kid again, kind of applying on these crayon-like things onto my face and just being creative. Again, I just didn't feel like it worked out with the makeup kind of aspect. Again, this is just my 100% opinion, feedback, and thoughts on this. Everyone can have different opinions, so maybe people may agree or disagree with me. However, one thing that I can agree on is this lip pencil here. This is actually a lip and cheek crayon, which I use on my lips. Again, this color is maroon, which I truly love. I'm actually gonna keep this in my makeup kit because I really do love this color. Again, it pairs really well with my complexion. It's not too blue undertone. It's not too like purpley vampy. I can always mix this if I really want to make it more vampy. Texture of this is really nice. So it isn't a waterproof product, which I thought it was going to be. But again, with the crayons and pencils and water markers, they're supposed to be safe on the skin and washes off. So I can understand why they don't offer this in waterproof. Even if I kissed my hand here, look how much pigment's still on there. Alright guys, if you guys found this video helpful or useful in any way, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And before you guys leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified on all my updated videos. Guys, thanks again for stopping by and supporting my channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!